Herbert. Going to 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's Turner now.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
And first offering is fouled off. Valdez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now here is Harper. The first overall pick back in 2010. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. Pitch misses, and the count 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Line drive, and it stays fair.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
So a man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Fly ball to right. Gamble. Squeezes it, and that is that. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-2 the count.
Line to left, and it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That missed inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Altuve aboard here at first with nobody out. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
Oh, now this one gets way at the plate. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Altuve into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. No outs. Runner on second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field, and it gets by him. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Round second, digging for third. He's not stopping. On his way home.
Back back-to-back base hits. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit.
There's a swing and a drive. In to score is the runner from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Ball one there. Liner caught it second. The tag. See. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. This one in the air center field. Marsh moves under it. And that'll do it. Back here in Houston, top of the second. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Bohm goes 6 feet 5 inches, 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2018. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
And a pitch. And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Down and in, moved his feet.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That's to third. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the second. Max Kepler at the plate.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball.
Pulls that one foul. 1 out, bases empty. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Gamble, raging back towards the wall. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's JT Realmuto. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. And that is out of play. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Chas McCormick. Wheeler back to work. That one fouled off. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Up and in, and it's 2-2.
Three and two.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hauls it in for the out. And now it's Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. 2 down. Base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. And there's a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That's off the mark. And the count 1-2. And that one hammered. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
He was all over that one. That's where a lot of triples lie. The opposite field gap, man. You can see it in front of you the entire way. He went with that pitch perfectly, drove it, and hustled around the bases for 3.
Kepler makes a nice running catch. 1 left for Houston as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Now pitching for the Astros. Number 58. Hunter Brown.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball still 0-2. 1 down. Phillies down a run. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Late on that fastball. Cut on and lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Houston, now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Foul ball. This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Here's Ben Gamble. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Can't get there, base hit. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A laser to left. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch it from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Swing and a miss.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's got a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And fouled off. Manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for Philadelphia, number 25.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. He muscles that one out of here. make that 4 homers in the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
So digging in, Jake Myers. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Sean has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
On the ground right side, and foul ball. So far 7 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup, and next to hit for Houston, Jose Altuve. And first offering is fouled off.
Altuve officially joined the 2000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company.
On the ground, and that's just foul. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Fouled off left side. In the air, left field, down the line. And that will drop foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Kepler snags it for the second out. The throw in.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 outs. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And a base hit. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score. Coming around third is Alvarez. The throw in.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. But they put it. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Nick Castellanos. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Now he breaks his bat. Nabs it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that's fouled off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Strike 3 on the foul tip.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Kepler stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. So 2 balls and no strikes. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
One of the things about that two-out walk,
Now
the base
batting,
runner over at
catcher,
first base is going to have a
JT
very
from Utah.
aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And
2
that
balls,
skips
1
in the
strike.
dirt. And a swing and a miss. Kepler
2 balls,
off of first
2
with 2
strikes.
away. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right,
0-1.
Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Tag, he's out.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely. One down. Here's the left fielder, Chas McCormick. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
In the air, right side. Castellanos makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So up next, Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
0-2.
Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3. Back here at Dyken Park, we go to the top of the 5th. This is Bryson Stott. And a foul ball.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Diaz on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the...
There comes the skipper out of the...
Now pitching for the Astros, number 56.
And now it's going to be
Ronaldo
Brandon Marsh. Swing and a
Blanco.
miss. It's 0-1. Blanco goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 11-3. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it hits the fence. And that's a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one hops the wall. Schwarber crosses the plate. It's 11-4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Runner at third, nobody out, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball one.
2 strikes.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
2-2 now. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 11-5. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a foul out of play. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Here's a rocket out to left. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Finds its way through, base hit. Now batting Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1.
Now pitching for the Astros. Number 41.
That's down and in.
Spencer Arrighetti.
And a foul ball. Boom. The runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Strom back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that turns the lineup over. Around first, digging for 2. He's in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Altuve in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Altuve.
Runner at second, nobody out. Foul ball there.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
One and 2 now. Altuve waits. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
1 out and a runner at second. Next
1 ball,
offering way
2
upstairs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
He's got it. Here's Yordan Alvarez. popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. And a foul ball. 0-1 now. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
That one's upstairs. Ball 1. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got it. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And we're back. And now JT Realmuto. Not close with that one. Ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. And just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. So digging in, Brandon Marsh. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball out towards left center. McCormick sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away. So the Philly batting order turns over. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close.
2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2. And Schwarber strikes out. A double in the inning. Back here in Houston. Well, we go bottom 6. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Ben Gamel. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Now pitching for Philadelphia.
And the 1-0.
Number 46.
Rolled slowly to first.
Jose
Harper.
Alvarado.
Handles, throws to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2
Diaz
strikes.
leads off first with 1 away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
Over to stop for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. New inning getting started. Trey Turner at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. On the ground to third. Slings to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Now batting the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And that is out of play. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Myers sizing this one up. And there's 2 down. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3 up. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. On the ground to third, might be 2. To second, there's 1. Oops, he came home with it. Safe, and that's his 3rd hit. Jose Altuve up to hit here. That one ripped left field, going back on this one. And that one is off the top of the wall. The run comes in from second, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Waste no time there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Eric Getty back to work. That's out to center field. Myers gets under it. 1 away. Max Kepler will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul straight back. 0-2 now. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Just misses with that one. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Here comes Real Muto. He's already homered in this game. Hit on the ground to short. Sends it to first, and Real Muto is out. Out number 3. This one back here at Dyken Park. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the
50.
scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking his own and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard. Ben Gamel up next for the Astros. Outside.
Ball, that's out.
1-0. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Alvarez gets his lead at first.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's hard hit on the line. And foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Alvarez around second. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Diaz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Here's the throw to the plate. And in at second with an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. In there. He's safe.
He's in there.
And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
The count.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, he hit him.
Time out.
And that got him pretty flush.
First base.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Walker now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat. Looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have...
Out towards right center field. Castellanos gets under it. Drops into the glove. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they extend their lead.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball center field. March pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So man aboard, and now Jose Altuve. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Not even close there, and it's 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he came right at him right there and challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but gotta imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
This to third. To the plate, save, and the lead continues to grow. So up next, Isaac Paredes. That one fouled off. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The kick, the 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So all set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 39.
And a swing and a miss.
Hayden
0-1's the count.
Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. That one's in there. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This one smoked out to left. And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Now they get the runner and a rundown. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time, ball game. And the strikeout ends it.
Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew them out of the water. They have to be feeling pretty good about themselves offensively right now.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.